Hi everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today I am looking at the only pen I bought in Paris with you, and it's a Moleskine Kaweco collaboration. Yeah, that's what it is. It's gonna be an exciting thing to look at with you guys, and I hope you guys enjoy. Let's switch a shot. Alright, this is the box that the Kaweco Perkeo came in, and as you can see, it's very obviously a collaboration between Moleskine, I don't know how to say it, I'm just gonna say Moleskine, and Kaweco, and they had ballpoints, fountain pens, and it was an interesting experience to be in the store. I tried some of the paper and I actually didn't hate it, so the sketchbook paper was quite nice. Anyway, this is the box. You take off the sleeve and then there's like this window. Now the pen is not in here, I'll grab it in a second, but this is the box, and it's just sat in here basically, and it's like a coffin with a viewing window. You can write down what your name is, and so it will be returned to you. This box, I guess they really intend for you to use this as a pen box, but it's not something that I would do probably. But yeah, it's slightly more interesting than a like standard pen box. There's that empty cartridge thing in here that comes with the Kaweco pens. I guess you could probably refill it. I haven't done that. I just popped in the cartridge that it came with. But I'm sure, I don't know if it's safe. I don't know if you can see the lip of this is not very straight. So I don't know, it might be just a cartridge to keep the other cartridge in place. Because the cartridge that the pen comes with is a short one, and they just put the extra one in the barrel to like keep the other one in place. You could try it, but I don't know if I would recommend it. Anyway, the pen, I have the blue version of this, or like a navy version of this. There was also a black version, and that one came in a set with the ballpoint and then a notebook, I believe. And I like the idea of a set, but I didn't like the black one. I really wanted this blue one because it just looks really nice. There's several things of branding on here. So there's Moleskine and Kaweco, and then on this side you just have the Kaweco logo on there. So I feel like these pens were made with the standard mold, and then they put this on there after. I don't hate it. It does stand out a little bit, but I think the color that it was chosen is subtle enough to like not be obnoxious. Then here we have Kaweco logo on the top of the cap, and this pen is like a very faceted pen. I don't know how many facets there are, but at the top you can't really see that, but if I turn it around you can see like it's definitely like faceted, and it feels very nice. It is much larger than a sport. And let me see if I compare it to a Lamy Vista, which is a Safari. It's very comparable, although the Safari / Vista is a little bit bigger. But yeah, it's a really comfortable size pen. As opposed to the Sports, the Kaweco Sport, you don't have to post this one. It is a snap cap. The Sport is not a snap cap, it's a screw cap. So there are some differences there. The grip on this is very triangular. Like, you have to hold this pen in a certain way. Now, I never have problems with that, but some people really don't like that because you're forced into a certain grip. So if you don't like triangular grips, this pen is probably not for you. The nib is the standard nib that comes on the Kaweco pens. This is the nib that's also on the Sport, and they didn't really have any nib sizes, so I went for a medium because that's the choice I had. I like that they matched the nib to this like golden lettering, and then the golden logo on top. So it's all like a matchy situation. And gold and dark blue or navy blue, it just works really well. But yeah, it's not a special nib. It's just the regular nib that comes on the Perkeo. I have a cartridge in here. This is the cartridge that comes with the pen. I think it's just Kaweco blue. It's okay. it's really interesting. It goes down kind of purpley-ish and then dries more blue. Also goes down on a fair bit darker than it dries. I was really surprised by it, but it's not a bad ink. It's just not very exciting. But the pen, I really like the pen. It's a comfortable writer. The nib is pretty decent. I like the Kaweco nibs, so I'm not bothered by it. Of course, we need to do a writing sample, but first, before I zoom in, I'm gonna show you that you can post this. This pen doesn't really become back heavy when you post it, so this is a good pen if you want a longer posted pen. Pen is very light, so if you want the added weight, I can understand that. It is, I think it's not unwieldy, but for me, because I don't really have big hands, it sticks out too much. But as I said, it doesn't become top heavy at all, so go for it if you like posting. All right, let's do a writing sample. This is the Kaweco Perkeo, and is a collab with Moleskine. And the ink is Kaweco Blue. Sorry about that. That is my dryer. Kaweco Blue, medium nib. And yeah, I'd say it's pretty decent. In some directions, there is a little bit of sharpness on this nib. Now I think that would be easily smoothed out, but if you get it in the right position, it's very nice to write with. This blue is okay. It's a fairly fast drying ink that it looks more blue on camera than in real life. It looks a little more purple in real life, but it's still quite nice. I'm probably just gonna finish this cartridge and then choose something else to put in it. It didn't come with a converter, which is kind of sad, but yeah, Kaweco pens generally don't come with converters anyway, so. It's standard international though, so if you have a standard international converter, pop that in and you're good to go. Now, this pen, the standard model, I think it's under $20. This, however, was like 40 euros. Now, I bought it in Paris at a Moleskine store. So there is definitely premium when you want this specific color or model. If you like the pen just because it's a Perkeo and it looks interesting, but you don't have anything that you like about Moleskine, just get a regular one. But yeah, I thought it was just a cute collaboration. Also, I just really wanted to get a pen in Paris, and we didn't really come across any pen stores. I know there are some pen stores in Paris, but we just didn't see them, and we didn't have time to like go look for them. So yeah, that's one of the reasons I got it. Anyway, thank you guys for watching this video. I hope you find it interesting. I am really liking this pen, mostly because of the way it looks. Anyway, thank you guys for watching. See you guys next time. Bye-bye.